Thrive Themes AA split test. In this video, we're going to talk about doing AA split test, which is basically split testing against itself. So in other words, if you have an opt-in page or a pop-up, you simply clone it and then test that one version versus the exact same version. And the reason you might want to do this is to get a baseline number of conversions required so that you can call something statistically significant. It's kind of backwards. So in other words, if you've got exact copies that you're split testing, you want to make sure that the results are identical before you determine a winner. If, for instance, let's say you have 10 results for an AA split test. One says 30% conversion on one, the other says 80% on the other. Well, you know that's not right. I mean, because they're identical, they should have the same results. This is a way to accomplish that. Also, if you're just starting out and you have nothing you want to split test against, at least run this by itself so you're getting the data built up to get a baseline of how many conversions you need to get results that are identical. So that when you do an AB split test, you can say, you know what, for my AA split testing, I know I need 200 conversions per split to know that they're significant. And one thing to do in this case is note results over time. So let's say you're getting a lot of volume. Every day, check to see what the results are. Does Thrive say it's statistically significant, but your numbers are off? That's a little concerning, and that's the kind of scenario you want to cover. So let's dive right in. Inside your WordPress account, down in the Thrive dashboard, I already created a lead here, Thrive lead. So I'm going to go ahead and make a clone of it. So I'm going to go here, take a look at this. And where in the heck do I get to clone that guy? So I'm going to go ahead and make a clone right there. And I'm probably going to want to rename this. It's telling me to start an AB split test to start tracking statistics. So I'd simply click that button, but I want to change the name. So I'm going to call it Lightbox. And notice it says control up there. I'm just going to say A. That's my way of knowing this is a AA split test. And then from here, click on Start AB Test. So I'm going to say AA, and I would recommend giving the date. So I think today is. And then any notes you want to say. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to pick automatic winner. So I don't want that enabled, so I'm just going to leave it as is, and then I'm going to go ahead and start test. So going forward, this light box, when it displays, will choose either one or the other, and then I will get conversion results because of the way I've set it up. That's how you use Thrive Themes to accomplish AA split testing.